Hey everybody, hope you had a good weekend. I'm going to preview two assignments from the week 4 stuff we have coming up. Let me get started. Oh, not on that one. No. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. The ethical dilemma essay. There are two options that you have. Number one is to choose a specific experience from your life and write about an ethical aspect of it, of like, you here's what you should have done, not focusing on what you actually did, but just like, here's what the dilemma was and what would have been ethical in that situation. Number two is to choose a response, a question from this ethicist column, and write as if you're writing in a newspaper, like a response to the specific person. So if there was someone from said, who's named Mary, who has this ethical dilemma, that you copy paste from this thing, you would write, "Dear Mary, thank you for your response. Let me share this ethical framework and some ethics tests to support why I think the best decision, the most ethical decision in your situation would be this." Um, when we say ethical framework, ethics tests, we are not talking kind of abstractly. This is like the most successful essays that I've gotten from students are ones that where they actually, like, from the reading, they say, okay, utilitarianism, how can I apply that specifically? And they write, here's this philosopher who has shared this specific uh, ethics philosophy. Here's the idea behind it. Here's how it applies in this situation. And here's how we can test it. We can do, um, pull something from the reading. Is it the golden rule? Is it the, um, there's other various tests that you can do of like, okay, how would this work? Both situations, whether it's your own specific experience or it's the one that you've chosen from this column, both of them need to have the same basic response. The setup is going to be different in either one. I would say if you have a really strong experience that you want to write about, go with that one because it can be awesome, especially if you know that you tend to be on point when you're telling your own personal stories. If you know that you're focused and not rambly and you can tell it, uh, that could be awesome. If you are like, I tend to ramble, I have a hard time. The ethicist is a good way to go in that case because it's pretty laid out for you. You just have to go with uh, what they line out. Okay, let's talk about the comic strip. So this is the basic idea is that you're going to be making a comic strip that has the 2-3-1 rule of you're looping around to something that was kind of taken for granted earlier. Oh, you're looping around, and all of a sudden it is revealed with a zing that, oh, this is different than what I thought it was going to be, and you're going to go with this. Let me show you some ways that you can do that. So this is a Word document. Um, you can do, this is the lowest tech way, is to just write girl first panel girl, hey Bob. That's not my preferred. um you can go to the draw feature and draw it in. That's not my favorite either. My preferred would be insert text box. You pull that over here. If you mess around with the features, you can get rid of the box so it looks like it's just text, but you do that by, let me do this, shape options, soft edges, put it to max. Not a big deal. I don't care. Like anything where you get actual, like, your own written text where you get the idea is acceptable. This way, it looks slicker, and you can just take a screenshot. Requires a little bit of tech know-how, whatever you're comfortable with. Push yourself a little bit, though. Um, then I had to say something about the awesome comic assignment. And then I would have something here. This isn't a good example because I waste this first one. It just is kind of, I would have put something in here that was a 2, that could go back with the 1. So this is just logistics. Don't pay attention to the specifics. Oh, that's not what I did. No. Oh, this is a short story that my son is writing about stuffed animals. Okay, where are we? Here we are. Follow the instructions when in doubt. Follow these tutorials. Send an email. Comment on 2 classmates' posts offering an alternative punchline for each comic strip. So they set it up in the 2 and the 3. How might they have gone with the 1 differently? Like mine, how'd you know I was going to say that? Because and why is he walking away? Why does she seem happy here, but they're not that happy there, but then they're happy again? Are they really happy? There's all kinds of things you can do. Looking at the clues of there, you can really make use of that. Anyway, good luck, and I'll see you in the grading book thing. Talk to you later.